Welcome back once again to another amazing adventure in game development. This is Building Shit with me, MabusGames. Alright, let's do some freaking work. I'm gonna mute my own fucking channel. There we go. Okay, so here's where I got to. Last night, I finished these up. I had a real bad headache yesterday, and I was stupid tired. Tomorrow I get to sleep in. Oh god, I can't fucking wait. Oh, I can't wait. Let's go ahead and do just a little test walk around here. Let you guys see what's happening, what we've built. Well, what I've built. By we, I mean me. What I've built so far. Can I get up on that? Tell me I can get up on that. Tell me. Tell me I can get up on that. I want to get up on that. What's going on, Merrick? Oh, come on. Have a heart, bro. You're not going to let me, are you? Can I get up on this other one? What's going on, Alley Cat? Yeah, we get the cold snap fucking coming the hell in. Ah, it's too much of a pitch. And I think like the barometric pressure just too much on my fucking nose. What's going on, Jared? How are you? I know, right? Nice robot. Yeah, I'm not changing the jump height. It won't matter anyways. Like, the pitch is too much. Ooh, ooh. The pitch is too much on those, but not on these. Booyah. Okay, so I got these all put together. They're very good. I'm not messing with any settings, man. I still have to get in and build the fucking big guys, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. So these are the small ones. These are the medium-sized ones. Now we're going to build the fucking big motherfuckers. And we're going to start super big. We're just going to start like real tall. And then I can cut it down from there. So maybe 4 stories. Give or take. Let's do that. Alright, so let's jump in. Modo. Oh, Modo, we don't. Oh, Modo. Pomodo. Pomodo. There we go. That's not the fucking guy. This is the fucking guy. There we go. This is the paid job. I just throw my stuff on. Fuck Autodesk. Great software. Fuck them. Yeah, I do my testing in Unreal because I fucking use Unreal. I don't use Unity. They're using Unity, but it's an FBX. It's a 3D model. It's going to go together the same way in Unity as it does in Unreal, and I don't feel like installing, Unity. My biggest problem with Autodesk is there we go. Oh my god, subscription-based software. Same problem I have with Adobe. Fuck them. Fuck them right in their goat ass. Now we'll bring this guy up here and out of the way. More of I charge by the month. 1,000 a week minimum. And for that, I put in like 30-ish hours. 25 to 30. I only promised them 25. They give me 1,000 a week. Ears off regarding Autodesk. Fair. Fair. Yeah. It's price. I was saving up to buy my own copy of 3ds Max because in college, that's what they just pounded into us, was 3ds Max, 3ds Max, 3ds Max, 3ds Max. Basically, Merrick, yeah, it's about right. And honestly, I should be charging 50, but I know the guy. 50 to 55. That's what I should be charging. I'm just not, because I know the guy. Oof. I need to charge more. But yeah, Jared, that's what they blasted me with, was 3ds Max, 3ds Max, 3ds Max. So I was saving up and saving up and saving up, and I was about halfway, give or take, maybe 2/3 of the way there to buy my own copy of 3ds Max, and then they went subscription-based only. I'm like, well, what the fuck? I'm saving up fucking cash for this. I'm like, yeah, well, we're just going to do subscription-based now. I'm like, well, how much is it? They're like $250 a month. This was at the time. And I'm like, $250 a fucking month? Are you high? Or client hire you for your current rate. Yeah, right? It made me insane. So I started looking around at other options. I'm like, yeah, I'm not paying $11,000 for 5 years worth of $4,000 software. I'm just not. I'm not. So I opted for Moto. And it was 2 Gs when I bought it. Plus, the maintenance package was $800 for a year. And then I never renewed the maintenance project or maintenance stuff, so I just paid one time. They're smoking. There's a limited user base, and they need submarines. They want submarines and private islands, so it's gonna be a lot, guys. All right, let's get to it. Biggins. All right, so the big guys are going to require no less than one of these. That's the 400. Duplicate this. Orbit object. Pop that there. Blender 3D free. UV5 free. Yeah. See, once you've got like a workflow kind of pounded into your head, like if you'd never used anything before, I would go Blender. Absolutely. I recommend Blender. If you've never touched 3D software, 3D modeling stuff ever before, go Blender. It's free, and if you find out that you don't fucking like it, you've lost nothing. You know, the last thing you want to do is start paying a subscription for something that you just don't understand, and then, you know, realize you don't like it, you don't enjoy yourself, you're not having fun with this anymore. Toto. Duplicate this guy. And then you're stuck with this payment for a while. There we go. So yeah, I recommend Blender if you've never done 3D stuff before. If you started off learning on 3ds Max and you learn that workflow and you get into that workflow, switching to Blender is a gigantic fucking nightmare. It took me 5 hours of sifting through tutorial after tutorial after tutorial after tutorial until somebody finally covered how to extrude from local fucking poly. And it was just a little drop down buried inside of a fucking stack of fucking menus to do that. But I'm like looking specifically for that information. And yeah. Like, dude, I specifically need that information. I need exactly that information, not some other information, not the information that I'm looking for, plus another 2.5, 3 fucking hours of other information that I didn't even fucking want to know. Just this, and you end up with tutorial video after tutorial video after tutorial video of the same fucking information told by fucking 150 different fucking people, usually starting with the basics. I'm like, dude. It was irritating as hell. A lot of rabbit holes. I mean, YouTube would be great if you could ask a very specific question and get a very specific answer right like that. And just boom, there it is. So in my personal case, I tried up the free the free trial for Moto, and I was able to work in it pretty similarly to the way I was working in 3ds Max. Pretty similarly. There's still some shit that I don't understand about Moto. Hell, there's still some shit that I don't know about 3ds Max. But that being said, the workflow is closer in Moto to 3ds Max than 3ds Max is to Blender. Made a 3D print. Checkity, check. What's going on, Alley Cat? How are you?
Not bad. It got cold again.
Yeah. Yeah, we got fucking, like, the cold snap just popped in. It's been rain snowing all day. Gotta love fucking rain snowing.
You know what we call that? We call that slush.
We call it shit.
Right there in the kitchen making drinks, how far have you got deep into Adobe or Autodesk?
I haven't really dug that far, just talking shit about their subscription-based software models.
Oh, right. What, Adobe?
Adobe and Autodesk.
Yeah. They're both absolutely horrible companies.
Yeah. Big time.
I read something. Hold on, I'm just going to get this information. I'm going to come back to it.
A sign of warmer weather. Not in Pennsylvania, man. Where did those go? 100 meters. No. Centimeters. Thank you. There we go. Like, where did those go? Oh, they're up there. Somewhere in the stratosphere. Autodesk for a job anyways. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with learning the software. Just you shouldn't have to fucking pay a goddamn arm and a leg and forever for a fucking software. Okay.
I got a question for you and a question for your channel. Now, I already have the answers to this question, but I'm going to ask you, in terms of billions of dollars, how much do you think Autodesk is worth?
What are they worth? Or I would say at least $6 billion. Doji. Merrick says, just jumped here to check if your beard is back. It's not, so I'm leaving. Sorry. That's fair. It's totally fair. Okay. And yes, I said 6.
Yeah,
it was just top of the head.
Looks up and they know what the fucking answer is. That's why.
Yeah, 43. Was that it?
It's 44.82.
That's a pretty penny, ain't it?
Yeah, that's Autodesk.
Merrick,
now here's the one that you won't get, and they'll make you shit your pants when you hear it. How much do you think Adobe is worth?
Dude, they're probably like $150 billion, at least.
Not bad. 163.
Nice.
Isn't that messed up? Adobe is worth 163. Autodesk is worth.
Well, they keep on fucking
44.
buying up properties and increasing their portfolio, and fucking everybody just keeps on. They have no choice because it's been the industry standard for so fucking long that they've got their tentacles in everything. And then as soon as something good comes along that's not Adobe, Adobe says, "We're buying it. Fuck you." I'm surprised they haven't bought Moto yet.
The really interesting thing about Adobe is that when did their subscription model come in? What year do you remember it coming in?
Oh, it wasn't even long ago. It was like at best like 8 years. At best. Maybe 10, but I want to say it was about 8 years ago, maybe even 5. It wasn't long. And they completely upended the entire software industry when they did that. Yeah, I think subscription-based software should be straight up fucking illegal if there's not a path to ownership, even if it's an expensive path to ownership.
See, Adobe was worth, back in, say, 2012, 18 billion. The moment they switched to subscription, wallop, all of a sudden they're worth what they're worth now. But I'll tell you what, in November 2021, Adobe was worth 327 billion. Now they're worth 163.
What'd they buy?
I know. I think it's just because of COVID. All tech stock just fell off a cliff, and also um,
Couldn't
crypto
happen to
crashed
a
as well.
better fucking bunch of people. Couldn't have happened to a
All
better
software.
bunch of greedy motherfuckers.
Um, Also, Microsoft, they sacked 10,000 people yesterday or today.
Fuck. Why?
Yeah.
How much did a
I
raise
think
to the
they
CEO get?
overreached on certain aspects of their company,
Yeah,
and
yeah, the
they have a lot of
executives.
shareholders.
They overreached on the executives.
Yeah, it could be that.
I said, "Look, man, you 10,000 people got to go. Our CEO needs his bonus, man. We're sorry, but we can't afford it for paying you guys. So get the fuck out. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out." I have a feeling that's basically how it ended up. There's a big need for their software. Think about it. So many engineer firms are all about it. I'm going for it. Fuck you guys. That's fair. That's fair.
I don't have timestamps. I have to turn on my timestamps.
Net worth of Adobe in 2021. Adobe's net worth $315.42 billion. And by Autodesk stock price and the total number of outstanding shares for the company on quarter ending on August 31st. See, and I wouldn't even worry about the fucking share price. It's gonna go back up. What's people gonna do? Unless somebody comes out of left fucking field and just open sources a whole bunch of completely perfect software, same kind of functionality. They're the kings, man. That's all there is to it. It really sucks. It's like first person at the party is going to take the lion's share of everything. How it always happens. Okay.
Tech stock is overvalued, though, in general.
Everything's overvalued in general. Eggs are overvalued right now. Went to the store and got fucking a dozen eggs yesterday. Oh, sorry. The 18 pack of eggs, was it yesterday? 2 days ago. 2 days ago?
People are putting
Yesterday.
more.
Yesterday. I went and grabbed it yesterday. Duplicate this. And I got two of those. It was $13 for 36 eggs. It was $13. I'm like, are you fucking shitting me for eggs?
Why
For
don't you just get
eggs?
chickens?
Because they won't fucking let me breed them in the city.
What?
I mean, I
Are
could.
you kidding? Are you genuinely mean that?
I'm being a little facetious, but no, I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to do farmland shit in the city.
Are you allowed to have a garden?
You're allowed to have a garden, but you're not
So
allowed to
you
collect
can-
rainwater.
What?
I swear to God. Not allowed to collect rainwater. What's going on, Jocks?
So you don't have drains on your houses?
Oh, we have drains on our houses, yes. But you're not allowed to collect rainwater. Like, you can't put it in a bucket and then use it for later.
Why?
Because now you're cutting into the water company's profits, dude. You can't just have something for free.
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm not fucking joking. I'm not fucking joking. I wish I was joking, but I'm not joking. It's illegal
So-
to collect rainwater here.
No.
Yeah. 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 Land of the free, right? They're free to fuck us, dude.
So
They're free
are
to
you
fuck us as hard as they
are
want.
you allowed to have you're allowed to have a garden, but you're not allowed for rainwater to fall on your garden.
Oh no, it's fine for the rainwater to fall on your garden, but if you're like talking like collecting the rainwater that's coming down your downspout off of your roof, you can't stick a bucket underneath there and collect the rainwater. For like, I don't know, boiling off to do dishes or using to flush the toilet or whatever.
Well, okay, that's different. I'm talking about just for your goddamn garden, so you can
But
put some
no,
potatoes down.
that you can't collect it just to water your garden. You can allow it to rain on your garden. You don't have to cover your garden or anything like that. But
it's
after
the same
that,
thing.
after that, you have to use the hose and spray your garden and actually use a metered connection to spray water on your garden.
What about I don't even know what you call them. Something that you bought a watering can.
Yeah.
So you're trying to
I
tell
don't
me
think
that
anybody's going to nail you on that, but you could probably leave that out sitting in your backyard for the water to fucking pick up, but really what's that going to do for your garden?
no,
Unless
what
you
I'm saying
unless you
is
got
that
like 85 of them.
so there's no. I was missing my point. You are allowed to buy a watering can.
Colorado have restrictions in place when it comes to
to
harvesting rainwater. Really? I thought it was a whole bunch more than that. Joviak's coming in with some facts.
What's he saying?
First up, let's tackle the big one. In the majority of the cases, the answer is no. Out of the lower 48 states in the United States, only 2, Colorado and Utah, have restrictions in place when it comes to harvesting rainwater. And I also kind of have to agree with Joviak's there. Why would you want to? Because, ugh.
To water your garden.
There's that, but, well, I don't know. I guess there's that.
Because
That's really the only good argument.
Tomatoes, you got potatoes, you got all the things that you can grow in your garden. You can have carrots. I mean, it's no end to it, really, is there?
Not really.
So you're allowed to buy a watering can, and with that watering can, you can fill it up from the tap that's inside your property, and then use the water from the tap inside of your property to then use on the garden. That's fine, but you're not allowed to collect it in a container of some kind outside, and then use it. That's fucking insane.
It is.
I mean, no, I would never drink rainwater. I mean, I not that I would. I mean, if it got into my mouth somehow from just being outside, fine. I wouldn't use it to drink, but you use it to water your bloody garden.
Yeah. Read, baby.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. And stop calling me Shirley. There we are, right back to airplane.
I know about dust, that's fine, but I mean... Oh my god. I mean... How are you... You're basically charging people money when you don't need to charge them money so that they can grow, like, stuff to eat.
Yep. That checks out.
That's mad. That's just mad.
Indeed, it is, but...
I mean, just to give you some context, in the United Kingdom, during the Second World War, we were pretty much... You had to grow your own food because you couldn't get it from anywhere. So there's this big upswing of people that were all of a sudden gardeners. Like, we always had gardens, we always grew stuff, but after the Second World War, during the Second World War, we became a nation of like fervent gardeners. Everybody I know has got a fucking garden, man. And it just came down through the parents, grandparents, and children, grandchildren. People just grew their own stuff. And
you never know when shit like that's going to happen again.
Well, sure. I mean, if you've got a garden, everybody I know that's got a garden has got something growing in it. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be flowers or it could be things that they want to put on the table and eat. But some people got chickens as well. And that's the weird one, because chickens are chickens, man.
Yeah. Chickens are delicious.
Yeah. But no, I mean, to get eggs.
Yeah, but they're also delicious.
They are delicious.
Also, I'm going to turn the music down just a hair.
What music you got playing?
Some stuff from Eric Matyas. All free. Let me go ahead and pop that link up in the channel here. All of this is free music written by Eric Matias. You are free to download this, use it in your projects, use it on your streams, use it wherever you happen to want to use it, however you happen to want to use it. He only asks that you give him credit for the work somewhere within your body of work. In my case, I have it down in my panels, and if anybody asks or brings it up, I always make sure to pop his link up in the chat to let people know where they can go and get this music. Royalty free, copyright free, you're free to use it. He said so himself. He does, however, have a donation link on his page, that's soundimage.org. Toss the dude a bone, man. He did all this work for free, and there's hundreds, if not thousands, of songs on there.
Here, here.
Here, here. Just saying. He provided a valuable service. Throw the dude a bone. Okay. I have
That's
that.
not good. Apple is now worth more than Microsoft. Wow.
How much are they worth?
2.183 trillion. Microsoft is 1.79.
That's because they keep on releasing the same fucking iPhone.
Yeah.
Have you noticed lately, like for the last, I don't know, I want to say decade, I'm going, it's even smaller than the last one. This phone's even smaller than the last phone. This one's even smaller than the last phone. Now they're on bigger. This one's bigger. It's got a bigger screen. Like, what? You had a bigger screen just fucking 2 years ago.
Pure ego.
Oh, God. Fucking ridiculous.
Pure ego.
Fucking ridiculous. It's always slow to put these together.
In countries that need bigger phones, you know? Where the average size of the average hand is larger than, say, Europe or North America. So, yeah, like the African countries are typically the average hand size is bigger.
I know what to say about big hands. Big gloves.
Absolutely.
Dun, 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 dun. Let's go ahead and duplicate this now and send it over here because it's going to be in the same clusterfuck of a problem anyway. Actually, no, I wouldn't be in quite as bad of a clusterfuck. Let's go ahead and fix this now.
Who was talking about Adobe? Oh, I missed it. I was in the kitchen.
I'm
just scrolling up.
I want to say Jared.
Marek?
Oh, Merrick, okay. Merrick left. He came in, saw that I didn't have a beard, and he said, no.
Fuck this shit.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, it doesn't matter. I got one I can grab. Let me see. Left? Left.
Autodesk and Adobe are very, very similar companies where they have products that do 80% of what you need, and then you have to buy a completely different product that 80% of that you don't need. You just need 20% of it. So you just need 20% of another product, and then but that doesn't quite do it. So then you need a plugin, and the cost of the plugin, and it's just this continual. You need to have it, and they've structured it that way because they want you to be a subscriber of everything.
Right.
And they make more money that way as a result.
Oh, yeah. It's fucking geometry doubled up.
Blend is good, but Modo is without a doubt better.
Huh. And there ain't nothing wrong with that, Jared. If you just know Blender, nothing wrong with knowing Blender.
Yeah, use what you want to use. Blender's really good. Very balanced. It's very efficient. The code for it, solid stuff. I mean, what was the recent? What was the release that really made the big change? I think it's 2.8.
2.8.
A couple of years back.
Yeah, 2.8 was the one that made things better.
Yeah, like clock simulations are really, really good in that. You can very quickly lay out your IK, your model, your skeletal mesh, and you can add cloth to it and do cloth simulation. You can export that in to something like Unreal. It's really quick, and it's surprising just how good it can be. It might not be AAA, but it's pretty bloody good for what you get. And considering that it didn't cost you anything.
Yeah, that's the big one. Didn't cost you nothing. There we go. Okay, so that's taken care of. But in doing that, I totally failed to duplicate this. And put it where I needed it. There. Okay, back to good-ish. Okay, this guy.
You ever tried SketchUp?
Me? No.
Yeah.
I've never actually tried SketchUp, but I think I might actually have it. I've got the fucking README file. So I might have it in here somewhere. SketchUp 64. I think it came with PS Connection? No, it might not have. I think it was something I was looking into. Antius, what's going on, man? Sorry I couldn't make it by your dude's stream yesterday. There was shit going on. It was bad enough that I didn't even want to fucking have lights in my face. Nothing yesterday. I was feeling kind of awful. And then by the time I got the kids to bed and back to my office, I guess I may as well be home. I pretty much live in here. Yeah, he was already off. I guess I missed him by a few minutes. I don't want that. I just want this.
An AI help bot for Blender. Yeah, I don't like using Windows or Blender, I'll be honest. If that's what you're talking about. Or like use like a hover where you hover over things and it tells you what it does.
Goes back to here. Front. Left. There we go. There's my bitch.
Oh my god, how many people do you think work for Amazon? I just found that out.
Like the number of actual people working for Amazon.
Total number of people globally.
Warehouse. Everything.
All that.
Shit. Probably 400,000.
A little bit more than that.
500,000.
A little bit more than that.
Oh my god, 750,000.
A little bit more than that.
Really? There cannot be a million people that work there.
1,544,000.
Damn. And they don't even count the delivery drivers.
Yeah. It's incredible, isn't it?
Did you know that? They don't count the delivery drivers.
Yeah.
They don't count. They're independent contractors. They don't work for Amazon. They work for themselves. They have to pay for their own trucks. You ever see the Amazon truck? Dude had to pay for that.
Yeah, never. Yeah.
Yep, dude had to pay for that. Does not include the third-party delivery service. It's fucking stupid, dude. Because it is an Amazon truck, has the Amazon logo.
You know what the number 2 tech company in terms of employee count is?
Not a clue.
Foxconn.
That's who makes Apple's iPhones.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
The people who installed the suicide nets outside of their window.
826,000 employees. So imagine that. You got Foxconn, 826,000 employees. And you got Amazon with 1.5. It's just crazy.
And Foxconn is the company that installed the suicide nets so that people couldn't jump to their deaths because they were being worked to the bone.
Yeah.
Ain't that grand?
Pretty bad.
Ain't that a thing? Oop, it's over 4. Oh man. Here we go. I had something in my eye. Let's get this to 0. And then we'll get up to 1, and then see if I can just drag these in together. What the fuck is that annoying?
I still can't get over that you're not allowed to use rainwater to water your fucking garden, man. That's just mad shit.
Apparently that's just in Utah and Colorado, as Jovix was saying. But even still, even just then, it is kind of fucked up. How do you expect them to fucking...
if you're not supposed to use it for human use, if I could put it like that, but still.
Technically still human use. There we go. Humans are using it. They're just not paying the company. What's going on, Artstrong? How's things, man? Okay. There's that motherfucker. Now I should go long. How long should I go? It's going to be a big one. Giggity. This one is what? 1,200? 1,000. So that's 2 of these plus a little bit of overhang. This one is 1,600. So it's 4 of these. Sorry, 3 of these with 200 on either side to support the roof. Market is getting released. My shit I did for them. I have absolutely no idea. It should be soon. WorldWaterReserve.com. Jared, coming up looking up things.
Alright, so state guides. Thank you.
Rainwater harvesting is an excellent means of conserving water and reducing utility costs. By simply installing a system that collects naturally occurring resource, one could utilize the Earth's hydraulic cycle to their own benefit. With instances of individuals facing illegal consequences for the rainwater harvesting and measures in some states, the idea of rainwater harvesting being an illegal activity has quickly gained traction across the internet. But is it illegal to collect rainwater or have some of the these stories been exaggerated. In this article, I wanted to cover the truth about the legality of rainwater harvesting and provide information to the specific laws for each state. Is it illegal to collect rainwater? U.S. citizens who want to set up a rainwater harvesting system in the backyard can do so without the fear of legal consequences, provided they adhere to their state's water guidelines. The federal government does not have any restrictions on rainwater harvesting. Some states have minor regulations in terms of the amount of rainwater collecting and the means by which it is collected, but most states allow their citizens to collect rainwater freely, while others even encourage it. Some government restriction of rainwater harvesting is based on the rationale that it may disrupt the hydraulic cycle. It has been believed that the collection of rainwater would halt the rainfall's natural flow to Earth. What? Earth's aquifers and streams, however, a study published by a scientific world journal shows that the amount of rainwater collected by individual homes would have little to no effect on the hydraulic cycle on a micro level. In fact, since most collected rainwater would be used for gardening and household purposes, the water would eventually be returned to the ground anyways. Other reasons for government restrictions are based on old laws known as prior appropriation, which were implemented as a first-come, first-served basis for settlers in the Old West. Organizations such as the American Rainwater Catch Systems Association worked with state governments in making rainwater collection an available option for its citizens. Most states have shifted their laws in favor of private rainwater harvesting. Colorado, the state arguably with the strictest rainwater harvesting laws, passed a bill in 2016 allowing for the collection of rainwater with a 110-gallon maximum capacity. Wow. There's no national law to prohibit rainwater. State laws are different. Alabama, no regulation. Alaska, no regulation. Doesn't seem like they would need regulation. It doesn't seem like they would need regulation on collecting rainwater in Alaska, probably because it's fucking snow. Well, most of the time anyway. How are those two things not the same? Yeah, right? Well, if you think about it, states are basically like, we're divided by 50 teeny tiny little countries. Well, not teeny tiny. Some of them are fairly large. But every state is about the size of, Germany. Give or take. All flying under a single banner. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of shit. Anyways. An old people doctors commercial disclaimer. Yeah, right? Sorry, Antius. I read quickly.
I never read quickly. I read very slowly and methodically.
It depends on what I'm reading. Like fantasy stuff, I read real fast. Like if I'm reading like a Dungeons and Dragons book or something, I read real quick. If I'm trying to understand something.
What you meant by fantasy?
Wrong. Yeah, exactly. Like Dungeons and Dragons. RPG type shit. Like if it's just pleasure reading, I guess that doesn't really help my case there. But if it's just pleasure reading, I'll just breeze through it. But if I'm trying to actually comprehend and learn something, I'll read a lot slower.
It's going to be great seeing you being interviewed at one of the shows. So what is this? Oh, it's RPG shit.
RPG shit. Let's do this. I can't help myself, man. My mom talks like a fucking sailor, and I picked up on it immediately when I was young. All right.
You talk to sailors?
No.
Oh, sorry. You talk like sailors.
Yeah, she speaks like a sailor, man. I swear to God. Like sailors fucking listen to her talking like, Jesus Christ, the mouth on this chick. What the fuck, man? Every time my mom comes over, I'm like, Mom, language. She's 4, she's 5, and they're picking this stuff up. And I have to curb so hard in front of my kids, and it's hard to curb. But I'm actually able to do it. My mom, no filter. Like, can you believe this fucking shit? Mom! Sorry, stinking crap? Mom, that's not really much better. Alright.
The way to do it is to have a different voice when you talk to your kids than when you talk to adults. Because that way they don't listen to the adult voice, they only listen to the child voice.
See, I talk to my kids as though they're adults. I don't slow it down for them. Ever. I never slow it down. I always talk. I will talk to my kids the same way I'm talking to you right now, but I'll watch my mouth so I don't accidentally say shit. Because I don't want them to sit there and... just be slow on their toes, and I can see my youngest one, or not my youngest, my oldest one, kind of, she stutters a little bit because she's trying to get these words out as fast as I get mine out, and she's like, spit it out, kid. Think about what you're gonna say, and then spit it out. Spit it out. Just spit it out. What are you trying to say? Think about it carefully. And then she...
English is complicated.
It is complicated.
Seriously, as a language, it's messed up.
That's why Italy... They got more shit crammed into a lot less space. That's why Italy is shaped like a boot. They cannot fit it all in that shit in a sneaker. It's fair. Okay. Thinking the second floor doesn't necessarily need windows. Maybe I'll put that on the third or fourth floor. Honestly, I don't need windows down here. Focus. Yeah. Focus, grasshopper. Snatch the stoner from my hand. Speaking of which, nobody's told me to smoke pot yet. We've been live for like 53 minutes. I'm disappointed in you guys. And myself. Alright. 6:49 and I haven't gotten shit done. But we're about to explode as soon as I get these last couple pieces placed.
You making prefabs, right?
Yeah. Like these ones are already done, so these turned out pretty good. You take a look. Oh,
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, they came out real nice. They work. And then assembly's a snap. And you were here the other day when I put the first one together. Putting the second two together was super fast, super easy. Putting one of these together took about an hour to maybe like 2 hours or so. And then I popped out two variants based on that footprint in like 30 minutes. I couldn't tell you. It's all smoking pot. Jovix, you didn't even twist my arm. You're fired. Urgh. All right. Let's see here. Ah! Fuck! Thank you, Nightfire, for that 6-month subscription. 6 months in advance. What? You can do that?
That's an optimist.
That is an optimist. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's awesome of you. All right, Alley-Cat, I have to sing a dirty song. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to.
I'll mute you.
Yeah, you're gonna want to mute me. What was that? That's a couple dirty songs right there. Holy shit. Nightfire, thank you for gifting us up to Devereaux. Damn, man. Thank you. Dude. Let's see here. And she will show you her hole, hopefully when she is kneeling. She's full of wonderful feelings, then pink and brown, turned upside down. It's a brand new hole. Guaranteed she will be squealing. The mood is right, and that booty's tight, and you'll know she's your hoe. It's a brand new hole, and soon she will be double dealing. Thank you so much for that sub, and another one coming at you. Table. Smoke table. Daylight come and me one get stoned. Hey Mr. Tallyman, tally me a dime bag. Daylight come and me one get stoned. Hey, Mr. Tallyman, tally me a dime bag. Daylight come and me one get stoned. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, bong. Daylight come and me one get stoned. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, bong. Daylight come and me one get stoned. Ball. Smoke that ball, smoke that ball, smoke that ball, hole. Daylight come and me one get stoned. Just smoke some shit that tastes like bananas. Daylight come and me one get stoned. Roll that shit up in a Havana. Daylight come and thank you for those subs. I appreciate that, man. All right, Alley Cat, we're good. There you go. Check, check. He might have gone for another drink. Saying holy shit doesn't count as a dirty song? What? Since when? Knife fire. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I owe somebody a dirty song as well. Who was that? Crimson, I think. I'm pretty sure it's Crimson. We'll get to that. Oh, I need one of these guys. I need that guy. There we go. That has to happen. I'm going to duplicate that again. Straight up 3 meters. Excellente. Undo. Undo again. Undo a third time. There we go. Now we duplicate. Getting the initial setup takes so fucking long. Once you got it, though, things start going pretty quick. There we are. There. There's that. This guy over here. 4 meters. Fuck you. This one. Duplicate. I grabbed the wrong guy. Alright, let's undo that. Just gonna do these guys. Move this over 4. Duplicate this one. Move that over 4. Awesome. Okay, now I've got these. Send all this back. 4. Make sure this is all the spot it should be. Okay, cool. All of that is fine. The only one that matters is the top one. Okay, so when I do the top piece, I don't need these, but for the rest of them, I absolutely do. This is how we're going to get extra floors out of here. I'm going to skip the entire second floor for windows. Oh, I forgot to duplicate these. Let's do those real quick. There we go.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Duplicate this. Up 3 meters.
So what song did you sing?
Whole New World and the Banana Song.
Timeless classics.
Puff Puff Pass, absolutely timeless classics. Jared just Puff Puff passed the pipe to me, but my pipe is empty. God damn it. Why are you empty? You're not supposed to be empty. I rolled a fatty last night. It was awesome.
If you had the time and if they offered it to you, would you go along to an expo?
Yeah, if I had the time, and God,
Sure,
if it was close. I don't like to fly, man. I'm like absolutely horrified by flying. I'm terrified of flight.
Really?
Really. Absolutely mortified. Like oh my God. I white knuckled it all the way to Florida from here. Had to get on 2 different planes. My wife was like, "It's not that bad. You're gonna be okay." I'm like, I'm fucking fine. Get me a goddamn cent. I'm like Mr. T from the A-Team. Better knock me out. Better knock me the fuck out.
Is it the you're in a you can't get out? Is it that?
No, it's
Is
a
it the
couple of
height?
things. No, I don't mind heights. I don't even mind heights. It's one, I'm not driving, and I don't trust motherfuckers. Like, I don't like when my wife and I go anywhere. I always drive. I'm like, no, baby, no. You talk while you're driving. You turn your head away from the fucking road and try to talk to me and fucking communicate and make eye contact. There's a car in front of you. Eyes on the road, woman. Eyes on the road. And stop talking to me while I drive, because I'm trying to, like, not kill us. I would like us not to be dead. You want us not dead, right? I want to be not dead. How about we do that? And yeah, so that's one thing that bothers me.
What about when you're in a cab?
I've never actually been in a cab. Did you know that? I don't think anybody knew that about me. I've never been in a cab. Never. Not even one time.
How is
I've
that
been on a
even-
bus. I've been on a bus, and the bus still kind of annoying. I'm still kind of iffy, but most of the time, you know, I know these guys are professional drivers. They drive professionally. They're not making conversation with everybody on the fucking bus. They're just driving the fucking bus.
Yeah, it's their job. Yeah.
Exactly. It's their job. They do this every day. Bus accidents are extremely rare. They're extremely rare unless somebody hits the bus. And that happens more often than buses hit other things.
But you've never been in a cab in
I've
your
never
life.
been in a cab in my life. In 46
Shut the
fucking
fuck
years,
up.
I swear to God,
Shut
I've
the
never been
fuck
in a
up.
cab. Not even once. Not even
Well,
once.
all right. Well, hold on. So you got on a plane, right?
Yeah,
And you went somewhere.
yeah.
Well, what did you get in when you got off the plane?
Rental car.
A what?
Rental car.
Oh yeah, that's a real thing, isn't it?
Ira's been in one cab. It was a fancy cab that the hotel called for you.
How can you? That's impossible. You must have been in a cab at
I've
some point.
never, not one time. I've even been to New York and I never got in a cab. We just got on a bus. Yup. Jared, that was a puff
I
puff
live
pass.
in cabs and trains. Trains and cabs. That's how I get around.
See, I like trains. I like trains. I don't
Trains
mind
are great.
trains. I don't mind trains at all. But planes, man, and it's a two-factor problem. One, I'm not driving. I know these guys are professional flyers, but
You
you
can't
know,
fly.
I know, but I'm not in
Actually, I
charge of the
shouldn't say that. For
controls.
all I know, you can fly.
You never know. I might be able to fly. I might be able to get right into the controls and go, "Hey, I get this." I've never done it before, but chances are pretty good I could probably pick it up if I knew what the fuck I was doing. But the second reason is mechanical breakdown. When you're in a car and your car breaks down, if you're driving the car and your car breaks down, you can pull off to the side of the road. If you're in a plane and the plane breaks down, you pull off into the side of the fucking earth at 700 miles per hour. You're like, ladies and gentlemen, if you look out the window, you'll see the landing site of tonight's 7 o'clock news. And, no. And I don't trust companies enough to upkeep their fucking maintenance on their goddamn planes. They're constantly letting people go. They're running on fucking goddamn skeleton crews. How do I know? That plane's been checked from front to fucking back because, dude, every time it lands, it needs to be checked front to fucking back. Make sure a screw didn't fall off that's holding the goddamn tail wing on, you know?
So what you're saying is, if you could fly, and it was your aeroplane that you serviced yourself, and you knew it was sound, you'd be fine with it.
Probably.
There's nothing else.
That's it.
Right, okay.
But yeah, I'm not claustrophobic.
Sure.
I don't mind being in a thing. And shit, if it was my plane, I could bail the fuck out. There's a parachute. You know?
Well,
Then I have a parachute. I mean, they're a public airplane. Well, I guess they're not public, but an airplane's seats can be used as flotation devices in case of a water landing. You know what the water landing is? A fancy term for crashing into the fucking ocean. Your plane, your seat cushion can be used as a flotation device. This thing that's a pillow full of beer farts you can cling to that, provided sharks don't gnaw your fucking legs off. I need a cup of coffee. I'm gonna be right back, everybody.
That's the only thing I don't like about the sea, man, is sharks.
Yeah, sharks, dude. Fuck.
And barracudas, they're bastards, dude.
Fuck. All of it. I mean, if you're in the ocean, you are not at the top of the fucking food chain.
No,
I'll be right
food.
back. Your food. Your fish food, baby. All right, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to comment on any one of these possible scenarios. Could be occurring right now that may explain why MabusGames not sitting in front of you now. MabusGames will be back with coffee.
All right. There's no way. There is just no way that he has not been in a cab. That's just bullshit. There's no fucking way. Yeah, but that don't make any sense, man. Yeah, but in your life, I can imagine somebody not getting a cab on a regular basis, sure, but someone that's never ever been in a cab. Nah. I don't know. It might just be because I just get so many cabs. So I don't know. I guess you live in a city, you get cabs. Depends on the question. Probably not enough to
Okay,
advise you. If it's a general question, I probably know, but if
I'm
you
back.
need help with something, I probably won't be able to help you.
What are you trying to do in Autodesk? And which
Yeah, I think
program?
that's kind of the question I'm asking.
Is it Maya, 3ds Max? I don't really know Maya much, but I know 3ds Max enough to get by. Depending on what it is.
We were talking about you whilst you were
Oh,
getting caffeine.
oh, was I?
We've all come to the conclusion that everyone believes you when you say that you've never been in a taxi cab in your life, and no one believes me.
No one believes you?
No, no one believes me that I think that. No one thinks that you're lying, basically.
Oh,
Whereas
fair
I'm
enough.
I'm highly distrustful about that statement because it
Really?
doesn't make any sense to me. Because of the life I lead, I always get cabs.
Well, I mean, it just comes down to the basic, um, like around here, there are no cabs. We had the yellow cab company. That was the cab. Now everything's Uber, and I've never done Uber either, which seems weird, right?
Uh, Based on what you said about um, collecting rainwater, I'm thinking that to be a cab driver in some places in America probably is just more hassle than it's fucking worth.
Probably. That
That's crazy,
honestly, that
man.
wouldn't surprise me at all. Things are weird here, man.
You know what you need to be? Do you know what you need to have to drive a cab in this country?
A driver's license?
Yep.
That sounds about right. Yep, you'd have to have special
And the correct kind of
insurance.
insurance, and that's it.
Yep, you'd have to have special insurance. You'd probably have to take all kinds of extra driving tests because you've never driven a car before in your life, have you? I have a driver's license. I came here in a car. I drove here. What do you mean I'm not qualified to drive a cab? But yeah, there's probably a special license. I mean, fuck, do you have fishing licenses over there? Like, if you want to go
Um,
fishing for some fucking reason, I don't. But if you want to go fishing over here for any reason whatsoever, you have to have a license unless you are on your very own private property.
that's I mean, I used to go fishing. I don't go fishing anymore, but there are places where you are not allowed to fish. I know that much. But in general terms, yeah, if you have a fishing rod, go fish, motherfucker.
Damn.
Whereabouts do you live? Oz? No. Do I really
What's
sound
going
like
on,
I'm
Fifth
from
Function?
Australia?
He's English.
British, sir.
I, I was fucking close. It's not like I called you Chinese.
Very true. The Going back to UK for a second for taxi. There's two kinds of taxis in the United Kingdom. There's private hire vehicles, and there are what we call hackney carriage. Hackney carriage is that um, you need a specific license and you need to pass a specific test that is authorized by the local government. So we have government, we have central government, regional government, local government. I suppose you would say like a city law. So every city in America, if it was to transfer across, every city in America would say, okay, you need to know the entire road network of this city, and you have to go through a very difficult and complicated Q&A test to test your knowledge. It is mental memory, rote memorization of all city routes, and you have to say, well, so if you were at this, I mean, you yourself, just think of a location in the city. If you were at this location and you pick up someone in a cab and they ask you to take you to the airport, what's the best route? And you would have to repeat to them the road that you would have to take, how many, whether you would need to stop for a traffic light, then take a right, then stay in this lane, then this lane, the entire route. And you have to remember it. And if you pass that test, and it's a really difficult test to pass, but if you can pass it test, then you get a Hackney carriage license. That license is a license to print money because only people with Hackney carriage licenses are allowed to park outside of airports, train stations, bus
Huh.
stations, you name it. There are specific places that you can pick people up, and you are allowed to pick people up on the street. No one else is allowed to pick people up on the street. Everybody else, you have to book it. You have to phone up a cab company and say, I'm at this location and I need to go here. They say, okay, we'll send someone out and they come out and get you. But a Hackney carriage, you see someone raise their hand in the street, you can stop and you can pick them up. And that's
Weird.
how it works. There's two different kinds of cab drivers. And then you've got Uber and all of those hail cab ride companies. You've got all of that and they're just like, that's like the Wild West, man. That's just, you never know what's going to be happening. You get inside one of those cars and you don't know what kind of a car you're going to be getting into. You don't know what kind of craziness is going to be happening. I know it's very, very popular, but still,
That sounds about
it's
right.
just crazy. I don't
Devereaux,
agree
that
with
was
it.
Nightfire. Nightfire sent that to you. All hail the Nightfire.
Hackney carriage is very important because particularly if you look at something like London, if the amount of tourism that comes into London is just phenomenal. It's way more than any other European city. It's just crazy. It's just aeroplanes land, they drop off 800 people who have no idea where they're going, and they need to get into a cab, and they need to go somewhere. So you can't have any Tom, Dick, or Harry who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing driving people around. The cab drivers in the UK, especially in London, are absolute geniuses at understanding every single road system in the entirety of London.
So if you're looking for
London's
a
a
getaway
huge place.
driver, a Hackney driver is the guy to go to.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
that's a good plot for a movie, by the
Now
way.
we know.
Um,
That is a good plot for a movie.
imagine robbing a bank and then all the runaway, all of the people on the bank robbery, they're all driving Hackney carriage, black cabs. You seen these black cabs?
Uh-uh.
You know
Never.
what the fuck I'm talking about?
Not a
I'll
clue.
get you a picture.
Give me a picture. I want to know.
All right.
Where the fuck is... There you are. What's going on, Function? How you doing today?
All right, there's your link.
One sec. Let me place this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, don't stop for me, dude. I'm just talking shit.
And one more. Alright, that should be long enough. Oh, okay. I've seen these in movies.
Yeah. If you get in one of those, you can stop those in the street. They're the only ones that you're allowed to stop.
Huh.
And they're specifically in London, but they're in other countries as well. But they're very old design. But
Indian guy
they
playing
are the
Street
only
Fighter.
ones that are allowed to stop, and they are the only ones that know absolutely every single shortcut. Because for them, they make more money that way. They get better tips, and of course, the more people they pick up and drop off, blah blah blah, the more money they make, and they make bank. I'm telling you, man, they make so much money.
6, 7, 8. Okay, I need... two more. Makes it 10. 1,600 times 2 gives me 32. This is... I'm already past 2. Well, I'm right at 2. I need a little bit of wiggle room on either side, so... one more. A very generic building. There we go. Fifth function says, last time I was in Uber, it was an Indian guy playing extremely loud Christian preaching with a guy screaming in what I assume was Arabic while driving with one foot on the brake and one foot on the accelerator. He'd be speeding up and slowing down at the same time. Jesus Christ. Thought I was going to be sick. At least there was no incense burning. Massive assault to the... Oh, God. Most of the time, I can't stand incense. Like, anything smelly. Like a smelly candle. Blah, I can't go into a candle shop, man. It makes me sick. One before I had a guy pick me up at the vet with my cat, and he was allergic to cats. Oh, no. Had his pet car marked as pet friendly. Aww. He meant like goldfish and hamsters, not cats. Alright, let's see if this holds true. Duplicate. And that will go up 3, 15, 18, 19. No. Math is not my strong suit right now, apparently. 12, 13. There we go. Wah, wah. My next door fills my house with smoke every day. Oh, man. Like cigarette smoke, weed smoke? What kind of smoke are we talking here? Like myself, my office is the only place that I smoke in the house. And I've got a fan running exhaust all the time. So as not to stink up the whole rest of the house. And there's no outtake vent here either, so it doesn't go back into the furnace. Yeah. It's a little more assaulting on the senses, which is why I only smoke in my office.
I can't stand the smell of tobacco smoke now. Never really noticed it when I was a smoker, but now it's just like, oh, that's just so bad. No, it's actually no, not tobacco smoke. Cigarette smoke. I don't mean rollies. I don't mean like roll your own cigarettes. I mean actual
Yeah,
cigarettes
these are
from
roll
the
your own
pack.
cigarettes. This is pipe tobacco technically. And it's still awful. And I can't do this stuff from the pack anymore. Mostly because it's expensive as
It smells like
fuck.
someone's set fire to poo.
Heh. Shit, that's only 1,000
Do you know what I
left.
mean?
Yeah.
Like someone like it's burning poo.
Thinking maybe a double is long enough. Alright, let's take
What?
these last ones off. I'm trying to figure out how long I'm going to go
Sorry.
with this, because... oh, no, you're good. You're good. You can totally talk. These are 1,600 long, and I want 200 of overhang off the end, so that I can place one of these guys over here, so that I get this kind of an effect on the building.
What are you trying to divide by?
I'm not really trying to divide by anything. Just trying to measure, really. So at this point I have 32, which means these guys, I don't think I need any of these 3, and I don't really want to go longer than that. That's already pretty fucking long.
Yeah, that was pretty big, actually.
If you think about it, each one of these walls is 4 meters. So you're already looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 28 meters.
What, me?
Why smoke at all? Because I was a stupid child.
I was trying to escape. My country was being invaded at the time, back in the 5th century, and
Back in the 5th
wasn't much
century.
else to do.
I'm much older than I look. Function. Business meeting done. Nice. And back in the 90s, smoking was still okay. In fact, doctors encouraged it. Dojimura has just requested a dirty song.
Can I take my leave of you now? Because it is time for me to have breakfast soon.
You can have time. Have leave. Go ahead, man.
It's been great.
Absolutely. I will talk to you later, okay?
When are you
Anytime.
next one, sir?
I'll be back on again tomorrow for the longer show. I'll probably
well, I'll
start
drop by then.
around noon, 2 o'clock, something like that, my time. All right.
All right.
I'll see you then.
So see you then. Bye.
Alley Cat, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Amore. My cock in her brown eye, that's when she starts to sigh. It's amore. Give her a good night kiss with a good anal fist. It's amore. Gonna film it live with another guy, put it on the internet. Look, it's a 3-way. And then we'll film it again with 15 other men. That's a gangbang. Everybody, my cock in her brown. That's where you guys are supposed to come in. God damn it. This is the worst backup singers I've never heard. There we go. Oh, you like that one function? We'll bring this one all the way back to 28 meters. There we go.
That's it.
Oh, yo, function.
Yeah, I'd say that doesn't look too bad.
I don't know what you're working on.
Resolution that I expect.
But Doji, Devro,
Right, light should
is looking for somebody to end up coding.
That's it. That noise.
I love it.
Yeah, I'd say that doesn't look too bad. I don't know why, but it looks higher resolution than I'd expect. I do have a very
Good
bright
job.
Right, light should only.
Twitch can interact with channel points. Heard that. Yeah, those catch a little bit of popularity. Especially like fucking marbles on stream. Goddamn, man. But yeah, Devro, right above you there, fifth function, is looking for somebody who does programming. I don't know if you're down for some paid work, but if you are, what do I think the meeting was about? I have no idea what the fucking meeting was about. Yep, Ira too. I forgot. Ira, you use Unity, don't you? I don't remember. Top of my head, I think it's Unity. Front. That one? Alright, fine. That one. Extra actions like special attack or heal, etc. for the automatic player. Heard that. It's a great idea. Shit. I need to get these in the right spot. I mean, those aren't even in the right spot right now. How about we move those instead? Let's do that. First, let's put the things where they go. That might actually just solve the problem. Not you guys. Alright, listen. That one. Thank you. Front. No, not that. That. The pivot point goes where the pivot point goes. It goes there. Look at this from the left. Oh wait, no. They might be okay. Shit. Direction doesn't need to go along the Z. Autosave, can you hurry the fuck up, please? What the fuck, Office Space? Oh my god, you got those TPS reports? There. Fuck. They've all. Code an hour after looking for 4 fucking weeks. Assholes who want a monthly pay for stuff I can do on my own in half the time. Now we're back in business in just 10 days after the plan, which will work out. Hell yeah, that's good. That's good. Everything ground up. Script including the code for render, etc. Every letter I put there. Heard that. C++ so I can learn whatever. Heard. Was like that because any help to fuck plate. Found at new jobs, even found some game dev stuff to apply to. Hell yeah. Always good. Always good when you can fucking do something you actually want to goddamn do. And really annoying when you can't. No. Nope. Will you please? It's doing that thing again. Fuck it. Touch that up later. It's easier to move the windows that or walls that don't have windows anyways. There. There's our frame. Jesus Christo. Having multiple meetings with the owners of the company trying to get them to fix their shit. Heard that in the game was just a billboard being rendered like mobs in original Doom. Fuck yes. Yummy, yum, 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 yum. Tasty. Jesus. Is that a fucking seed? Motherfucker. Really? Jesus Christ, I haven't seen a seed in like 3 years. I'll be damned. Oh man, and I set it on fire. Could have grown that. Fuck. Man. I know. Well, I can't now. I set the fucking thing on fire. That's done. Once they're on fire, you know. Like, I immediately smelled it. I was like, there's a familiar awful smell. What the fuck? They smell terrible. Like, I think tobacco smoke smells bad. Fuck. Set a pot seed on fire. It smells like burnt popcorn. Only worse. It's like burnt popcorn that was up a skunk's ass. First. I believe there was a fucking seed. Dude, weed-infused popcorn would be a dangerous fucking thing. Like, my buddy, last time he went to the dispensary, he got me a grab bag for my birthday of a whole bunch of shit. But it also had a pot brownie and 3 pineapple gummy chews. And I ate one of the gummy chews and it didn't do shit. And the brownie says 6 portions. Why are you selling whole fucking brownies? If this is 6 portions, why are you selling whole fucking brownies? Because nobody wants to fucking buy a little brownie square that fucking big. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. So I ate 1/3 of that. And on both accounts, I felt fucking nothing. So the second time around, I ate the second 2/3. And then, man, holy blitzed for fucking like 9 hours, dude. I was like, holy shit. I wasn't prepared for that. Like, these edibles ain't shit. Oh. It was a whole thing. Okay, these ones I'm going to dump. I don't actually want these here. And then those gummy chews, dude. They didn't do nothing to me with one, but 2 of them. Man! Like, holding onto the side of the earth so you don't fall off. Like, I'm too high. I'm too high. I haven't had a buzz that good in a long fucking time. Like, even when I smoke weed right now, I don't really actually get high. I catch a little buzz, but in order for me to get high, I'd probably have to smoke like 3 joints to the face. Like, straight up to the face. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. This guy, I'm going to leave those there for now. What time is it? 7:35? Fuck. You only needed a nibble? Like, how many of these gummy bears should I eat? Just take a leg. Why are you selling little fucking bears? To quote Joe Rogan. Okay, I think that gives us more than enough fucking building to work with. Now I can use this to carve out other things. So for example, I might want to take like Star Wars approach to one of these. Cut off these 2 fucking pieces, then cut off this piece so it kind of looks like the my god, that transport, the Jawa's transport vehicle. I could do one of those. And also I wanted to make a snack pack. Special cookie, but also normal cookies, so at least you can taste the stuff. God. Yeah, there's a couple different things I could do with this. I could do one where there's a huge cutout here for a porch or whatever. Sky's the limit. Okay, let me grab... Where are you? There you are. This guy. Duplicate that. And this is actually going to be, what, 15? 13. meters. Is 1,300 meters? Yes. Good. Gotta have a porch with a view. You're damn right. You're damn right. And for this, I can do basically the same thing. Now duplicate this guy. Send it to the back. 28. Rotate. 180. Move it along the z-axis. Is it negative? Nope, it's positive. 1200. That puts it exactly where it needs to be. Could you please stop fucking moving in the most moronic fashion you possibly can? Then I need... I believe it's this one. Fuck you. Duplicate. 0 tab 1300 tab 0. That's the guy. I'll move this one back 4 meters. Duplicate 4 meters. Duplicate 4 meters. How many times do I gotta do this? Another 3. Duplicate. Best part is, I don't have to do an interior here because they don't actually want to go inside. They just want them for set dressing. So I don't even have to get fancy with it. At least not with the inside. Outside, I'll do what I can. Four meters. And I've still got some other things I can do with these as well. Like I could take the 400 roof lines and shoot out the sides here, like maybe 2 or 3 of them. Like I could do 3 right there. There's a couple things I can do. All right, now I grab this guy. 0 tab 1300. Tab 0. Duplicate 4 of those. 4. It's a bunch more than 4. Come on, baby. Do the locomotion with me. Now I want this guy. 0 tab 1300 tab 0. Enter and bring you forward. Ever moved into a house with someone used to smoke and there's like a black gunk that's on the wall? I've never had it that fucking bad. Bad enough, but not that fucking bad. $29, $30, $30. Holy shit, get the fuck in there. There we go. You guys even see that number behind my head? Nope. Alright, now this guy. 0 tab 1300 tab 0 tab. You forward 200. 2 meters. Is it 2 meters or is that too far? I feel like that's too far. It is too far. Alright, let's bring this back. to there. And then I'll move this one. Any amount of space is fine. A poster my parents smoked like chimneys in there. Poster on the walls were glowing yellow against that white. Heard that. I'm sure I've got something similar happening in my office, but the rest of the house is clear. At least I have that. I'll have to repaint if I ever decide to move. My house. It's back 10 centimeters. $32. $20 centimeters. Then this can go back. Even 2 centimeters is fine. How far off is this one? No, it's right there. It's right where it's supposed to be. Okay, next. This guy. Fuck you. Stop doing that. Thank you. Duplicate. 0 tab, 1300 tab, 0. Enter. That one's exactly where I want it. This guy. 4 meters. Exactly 4 meters. Thank you. Duplicate. 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 Fuck you, autosave. Duplicate. File save all. Sorry, autosave. You want to tell autosave to go fuck itself and then not immediately save because Moto will crash on you. Like, what'd you say to me, bitch? Here's your hour of work. Fuck off. Now get back to it. There we go. Duplicate. And one more time. Holy Jeebus. We got that part finished. Let's get a render. Still not even there. It's very boxy. That just will not do. Place, the oven has a drywall backing and carpet under it. What? The oven has drywall backing and a carpet. That's bad mojo. You're just begging for problems. Yeah. What happens if you spill fucking oil? Dude. It's wrong on so many levels. What's spilling boiling water? What about spilling fucking anything? Spaghetti sauce splatters, man. I mean, mine's not much better with the oven. It's got sheetrock, but I've got acrylic paint on it, so everything just comes right the fuck off. In fact, right by the oven, it's a metal fucking wall. Our bathroom took out the tub. Oh god, I can't even imagine. Was there carpeting in there? I don't understand carpeting in a bathroom either. Like, that seems like the worst place to have carpet. That toilet overflows. You're never, ever getting that shit out of there. Under it was upholstery foam. My god. That had to have been moldy as fuck, dude. Alright, what are we going to do for a porch? Alright, this is the most basic of the basic. We're actually going to raid. We're going to raid PJ. It's PJ's night. Save all? Okay. Holding water for... Oh my god. Dude. That shit can get dangerous too, man. Like, it can get downright dangerous. Doesn't make any sense. Who did that? Whoever did that wasn't smart. Oh, I fucking believe it. I would take pictures just for the memes. Two hours for a basic frame up. There we go. All right. Okay, people, we're going to raid PJ. Good friend of mine, a Brit in America. Living in Tennessee, which really fucks with the people who live in Tennessee. I feel like this guy's got an accent. Damn, boy. This guy's got an accent. All right. Y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. We're going to raid PJ. We're going to raid hard. We're going to raid now. And stay fresh, cheese bags. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. And we will see... Yep, tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow. Roughly 2 p.m. EST, give or take. Maybe a little earlier, maybe a little later, but I'll be getting up early and start knocking this fucker down. I got to hit the store tomorrow and pick up some essentials. So we will talk to you guys later. Peace out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Bye. Go, 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 go!